money to pump water that he's here for my own. Sure. At that moment, I was like, but a human being answered you first now. A human being that lives here, a human being that uses the water answered you. So why did you ignore her? Why did you tell her to call me? But I didn't see any of those that was, banging in my head. I just came inside. I told my roommate that, I'll be the one paying for money for water, but you've not been around, so I don't get to bother you asking for half of it. So since you're around, please do us the honor by paying for water. She snubbed me. So her boyfriend turned to her and asked her, well, what did I just tell her? And why is she keeping quiet and not responding to me? So she went on to say, don't worry, sweetie, I will tell you later. At that point, I couldn't care less. I just had to go back to my besties, which is my phone and my bed. Let the caretaker stand there because that girl answered you before I did. So upon seeing this thing by my guest, she reached out to her wallet and she was the one that paid for the water. Later in the evening, I was going to buy sachet water and my roommate said to me that, oh, Jessica, can I talk to you? And I'm like, go ahead. So she said that anything that has to do with payment that should not be including her, that her mom owns the lodge, so her mom told the caretaker to exclude her for whatever that has to do with the lodge and its contribution, that I should be the only person doing the contribution. At that moment, I was like, since you guys did a crucial meeting that involves me, even if you guys didn't want to involve me at first, at least do me the honor by telling me, Jessica, pay 50% of whatever that is being contributed rather than having me pay for everything. So she walked out to me. I went after I got back from buying the sachet water, I went to the caretaker because the caretaker lives in the same compound with us. So I called out to him, I greeted him, I started off the conversation, and he said to me that he doesn't like complainers. At that point, I was like, you don't like complainers? Azan now. So aside the sacrament of good morning, good afternoon, good evening, is there any other sacrament that is binding the both of us? So I had to ask him if there was any sacrament that was binding the both of us.